All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim Harakakodash. And double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone. In the sincere Shalom to Yakim, bringing out this word in diligence and truth. Hey, now, this lesson is going to be, about another work strike, man. Hey, because now it's no longer, just the individuals, with the port workers. Hey, now it's Amazon going at it, man. Right? And here's the video. I'm going to let it play. And now the first scripture I want to grab is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Hey, because even when I initially watched it, understanding that Esau runs all these organizations, he runs, all of these multi-trillion-dollar companies. It's nothing for him to, quote-unquote, infiltrate, what he established just to, steer the minds of the people. And it wouldn't be the first time he did it, man. It's nothing for him to have, certain agents work at these big facilities to get the minds of the people to want to revolt and ultimately stop working, man. Because what he wants is to lessen or to decrease the quantity of individuals working in these warehouses and at these ports, because he wants them automated, man. So he already knows the weakness of the people, man. He knows the weakness of the public. He knows everybody wants to get paid more, right? So he could easily just create a team in a specific warehouse, have them work there, act like they live, normal lives, and start talking around the warehouse about, man, we're not getting paid enough. And then everybody gonna obviously agree because they know they not. The average American is living paycheck to paycheck anyways. So it's like it's like a trap in itself, man. So, but we understand the general public wants more anyways. So I could see E doing that, man. But hey, regardless of whether it's genuine or not, which I believe it's still genuine, because you still have people there that want to work and want to get paid more. Everybody want to get paid more, But this 2 Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Right, we're not ignorant of to the lengths of what E will go in order to try to establish, his new world order, man. This 2 Corinthians 2 in the NLT. It says, so that Satan will not outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil schemes. Right, we're familiar with E's evil schemes. A part of him growing his empire is infiltration, man. And the lengths that this devil will go to do so, are they won't stop, man. He'll go to any length to infiltrate. Right? Now it's another scripture in the book of what's this? I got it right here. Isaiah 19:15, and it reads, neither shall there be any work for Egypt which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. Right? So the Lord is allowing E to build up this enterprise just so it can be brought low and destroyed. Now, the scriptures tell you he's not going to allow him to fully, set forth that enterprise, because what he plans to do, with these agendas, 2030, Agenda 2050, so forth and so on, he ultimately wants to reign and rule as an omnipotent power. So the Lord ain't going to allow him to do that, man. He has all these ideas to control, to manipulate, and to steal, right? And ultimately to CHIP you. Hey, Yahweh Shai isn't going to allow all these plans to come to fruition. This Job 5:12 says he disappointed the devices of the crafty, and these are ease schemes, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Now let's look up that word enterprise in the online idiom. Enterprise. That enterprise. There we go. It says enterprise, an undertaking, something to seize, to catch hold. Enterprise. Right there, we just read that. There's nothing here. Let's go into the blue. It's Job 5:12. And when you read in NLT, it says he frustrates the plans of the schemers, so the work of their hands will not succeed. It's plain, you know. He traps the wise in their own cleverness, so their cunning schemes are thwarted, meaning are thrown down, right? Well, let's go into this word enterprise. H8454. It says Tasawa. It says wisdom, sound knowledge. Right? And it's on the left-hand side. Right? Intellectual understanding. Enterprise, that which thing as is. Substance, sound, wisdom, working. Counsel or wisdom, man. Which is, on the left-hand side. So the Lord ain't going to allow E to establish, himself fully in here, where he's controlling everything and has everything CHIP'd up, man. Now, are you going to have a lot of people that take the CHIP? Absolutely. But his goal of, having that dystopian New World Order, will not be completely fulfilled, man. Yahweh Shem Yahshua is going to throw that shit down. I got another precept here in the book of Ecclesiastes 12. Because jobs like the porters or the port workers, jobs like Amazon are important jobs, especially when you have a consumer nation, man. Right? Everybody's buying everything. Everybody wants the convenience of delivery, Everybody needs goods and services. So these two industries, deciding that they're not going to work is really going to mess things up. You have individuals who buy shit off of Amazon and get it delivered every single day. You have all these different convenient markets. At Smith's, you can go buy groceries online and then they bag them for you. At set time, you come over there and they bring the bag out to the car. Walmart do the same thing. These are convenient markets. For lazy ass people, man. Now something is Amazon goods that need to be delivered. That's that's different. But going in the grocery store and buying your stuff, is something that you should just do yourself. Then you have other goods and service systems, right? But this is the point here in Ecclesiastes 12. It says in 3, in the days when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, right? The workers, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and the daughters of music shall be brought low. So there the scripture is speaking about a lack of jobs and or people to do those jobs, man. Now, there's another scripture in the book of Job. All the hands of the wicked shall be upon them. Paraphrasing. Right. Job 20:22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in strait. Speaking of E, it says, every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. That wicked is talking about the workers, man. Because these strikes are going to ultimately turn into civil unrest, which is going to turn into looting, which is going to turn into famine, because they're going to go into these stores due to inflation, not being able to purchase, have enough money to purchase, and they're going to loot. That looting is going to turn into physical fighting and shooting, as the scripture says in the book of 2nd Esdras. Oops, I like it. Wicked. Just to show forth that it means the workman or the laborer. Is H6001 Amal or Aimal, labor, suffer, labor, workmen, right? So the working class, or the working individuals. But that looting or the lack of being able to purchase goods is going to turn into people actually arming themselves so that their families can eat. How do we know that? Well, the scriptures clearly tell us in the book of 2nd Esdras. So lucky, I'm tripping. 2nd Esdras. What the heck? There we go. In 2nd Esdras 15, and I'm gonna start here at my phone is tripping. 2nd Esdras 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. The modern day sword is what? The gun, the weapon, right? It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, right? Their government officials. Because people are going to go into these government buildings and ask questions, man. Especially he going to go in there strapped up, And if certain questions aren't answered how they want, or answers aren't given, solutions aren't brought to the table, he's going to do them in, right? It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, right? When it gets too crazy, he's going to set up forth these checkpoints in which people aren't going to be allowed to, cross certain areas. It's going to be barricaded up. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Plain, people not being able to eat. They're going to go out of their way and turn from, their docile nature into dog eat dog, man. Every man fend for themselves. And it's only a matter of time. Yahweh Shem Yahshai is allowing prophecy to just increase exponentially. And you just had Iran that just sent forth that missile strike to Israel, right? So the Lord is allowing, as the scriptures say, the Lord of hosts mustereth the battle, man. Yahweh Shem Yahshai is moving the chess pieces in order for this place to go down and for the nation of Israel, to be back on top, man. Starting with the elect and the 144,000 and the 1/3, but the 2/3, the heathen nations and everybody else, a great judgment awaits, man. But I just want to bring forth this lesson through the Spirit. Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Harakakwadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Green Millstone, and a sincere shalom to Yahweh, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.